All right, it is time for piano. Let's see here. Good morning. How are you, piano prep stars? I hope you're excited to have our piano lesson today. We're going to have a lot of fun. But before we get started, we need to sing the welcome song, okay? Are you ready? Let's do it. Sing hello, hello, sing hello, hello, H-E-L-L-O. Sing hello, hello, sing hello, hello, H-E-L-L-O. It's time for piano. That was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed that little welcome song. As you can tell, it's actually kind of cold where I live, so I have a nice warm scarf and I have my fuzzy sweater for today. Is it cold where you live today? I bet it might be if it's winter time where you live. Well, let's have a quick message for the grown-ups watching. If you could like and share this video, I would be so grateful. I know that it's so important for us YouTube people to share so that way like more people can understand what value I'm bringing here to our little corner of the internet learning piano. So I would really appreciate that. The next thing, of course, is if you could subscribe on YouTube, right? So the button is right there. It's not hard. You just hit the red button. That way you can get reminded that it's piano time and you can find me easily on YouTube. Next, I would love for you guys to join my private piano learning community on Discord, right? So in the description of this video, there's a campsite link. And in that link, you will find the invitation to join us on Discord. That's where you get feedback from me. You can upload videos to your class channel. I can give you some tips and pointers. And we are just building a very positive, driven piano learning environment. And we would love to have you. All right, piano prep stars, that's it for the grown-ups. Let's see if we can get started on our music, okay? Now, last week we had so much fun learning Wishing Well, didn't we? Now, if you turn to page 30 in your lesson book, you'll find your song, okay? There it is. This is a great little song because it's really getting in our heads that 3/4 time signature, right? The half note, quarter pattern. We're trying to count up to 3, right, in each measure. So this song was perfect for that. I'll switch to piano view and we can play through it together, okay? Let's do it! All right, so there we go. There is our piano view. It's so nice and pretty. There it is. Now we are going to be in that new C position. So find your middle C. I see my 2 black key group in the middle, and then there's my C right there. I'm going to put my right hand finger, 1 thumb, on that C. Now, for me to find that left hand spot, I need to count from middle C. 1, 2, 3 notes down, and put that left hand finger 1 on that G. Are you in your spot? Great job. All right, well, let's get started. Wishing Well, page 30. We're going to play with repeats. Ready? 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. E, D, C, 2, D, E, 2, F, G, 2, 3. Left hand. E, 2, F, G, 2, F, E, 2, D, C, 2, 3. Repeat. E, 2, D, C, 2, D, E, 2, F, G, 2, 3. Left hand. E, 2, F, G, 2, F, E, 2, did you do? Did you do a good job playing that song? Give yourself a round of applause. That was so great. You know how to play a song in 3/4 time now, and that is wonderful. We have so many amazing things planned for today. It might be kind of overwhelming, okay? But I want you to remember, Miss Izzy is here to help you, okay? So if it gets a little bit confusing sometimes, ask your grown-up to see if they can join Discord and ask me the questions that you need answered, okay? I'm here to help. All right, so let's look. On page 31, there is a page here called The Staff, okay? And it talks about all of these crazy lines, okay? The staff is what music is written on. So if you look at very closely, there's a series of 5 lines and 4 spaces. Now, some notes can be written on the line and others can be written in the spaces, okay? So I have a little exercise for us to do, reviewing some of these things, okay? I have my little bitty staff. Well, it's not really little bitty, it's kind of big. Do you see my staff? Looks pretty good, huh? So I drew some notes on my staff. Do you see this first note here? This one here is written on a line, okay? That is a line note, okay? Next, what about this one in the middle? What does that one look like? Is it a line note or is it a space note? It looks like it's between 2 lines. It is in a space. So this one's a space note. Now this is your chance. What about this one? What do you think? If you said space note, you would be correct. Good job. Now I have some more. Are you ready to work on these? All right, so here we go. We have 3 more. Let's look at the one way up here. Is this one a line note or a space note? Ooh, it's a line note, but it's way up on that very top line, isn't it? Now, what about this one down here? This one looks pretty good. If you said space note, you would be correct. Good job. Very last one. What is this one right here at the end? It looks like a line note. So if you came up with line note, great job. Good work finding out your line notes and your space notes. Okay? That is excellent. Now, at the bottom of page 31, you are going to find an exercise very similar to the one that we just did here verbally. At the bottom, you're going to write L for line note and S for space note. Okay? You can do that for your homework. Let's turn the page. Now, we have a very, very special sign we're learning today on page 32. You see that page? Do you see that weird squiggly looking thing? That's called a bass clef sign, and it's so important. I'm going to show you mine. Mine's colored green because I like green. Looks pretty cool, right? Yeah, it's very special. It kind of looks like a sideways sad face. But we're not sad, are we? We're in a good mood, so we put it on the side. Now, this special symbol is placed on top of one of those sets of 5 lines and spaces, okay? And there's a special place to put it, too. Around these 2 dots, in between, is going to be the second line of that series of 5 lines, okay? And it wraps around what we call in music the F line, okay? Now, if you remember, C position for the left hand has a finger 2 on your F, okay? This is a little bit confusing, but I think you might be able to figure it out, all right? Now, if we put our hand at the piano and we play that F line, we will see what we're talking about, okay? I'll switch to piano view so we can learn this together. Okay, so there it is. There's my bass clef. Now, bass clef is actually going to be talking about all my notes below middle C. All the way down. All of these over here are going to be bass clef notes, okay? Now, remember I talked about those double dots? That line in between is called the F line. And if you remember, when we count down from middle C, 1, 2, 3 notes, and I put my thumb on the G, this F line that goes between the two dots is talking about my finger number 2. And there it is, in the middle of page 32, there's the note F. I'm going to play it. Ooh, sounds pretty good. I'm going to play it again. Excellent. How about you play some Fs, okay? Here we go. Here's an F. I'm going to do 3 more short Fs. Ready? Short, short, short. Ooh, that one's a long one, but that's pretty good. Very good job. All right, now, I have a little friend here that's going to help us remember about our F, okay? Because it's such a special note, okay? Now, do you remember when we were learning our white keys and we had a little friend named Freddy the Frog? Yeah, well, he's back. Hey, Freddy, how are you today? I'm doing really good today. We are learning about F. I want to say hi to my friends up there in the internet world and say hello. There we are. Freddy the Frog is a poison dart frog, but he's actually very, very sweet. He lives in the Amazon rainforest. And since he's a frog, which begins with letter F, he lives on that bass clef F that we just learned about. You remember that one, that finger 2 for the left hand in C position? This is where Freddy lives. So we're going to switch to piano view and we're going to play some Fs for him so he feels like he's at home, okay? Let's do it. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I think he's very excited. Oh, yeah, I'm really happy. We're going to be playing some notes today. All right, so I'm going to put my left hand with my thumb on my G below middle C. Oh, yes, Miss Izzy, I see it right there. Yeah. Now my finger 2 is that F, and that's where Freddy the Frog lives. Oh, that's my favorite note. Can you play it for me? Yeah, let's play it for Freddy. There it is. Ooh, very good. Nice. So there's your F. But guess what, Freddy? There's more branches in your tree, huh? Yeah, there are more branches in my tree, and they go down and some of them go up. Now let's see if we can figure out what branches he's talking about, okay? If you look at the bottom of page 32, we notice that there's a small piano map there, and it's mapping out all 5 of our left-hand fingers. We have low C with our pinky 5. We have low D with our finger 4. Low E with our finger 3. Our favorite note F, which is where Freddy lives. And then our G below middle C, finger 1. Very good. Now you'll notice that these letters are going down by line and space in the line of music at the very bottom of page 32. I noticed that the very first note is an F. Oh, that's my favorite one. I know, Freddy, that's why we're playing the song. It starts with our F, finger 2, and it has a half note. So let's see if you can play this line with me, okay? I can do it, I'll just listen. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. F2, F2, F, F, F2, F, down to E, down to D, down to C, up to D, up to E, and on F. Hold. Hey, that sounded great! Oh my goodness gracious. Did you manage to play through that line? Oh, I loved it. It was so nice. And Mrs., you called me a poison dart frog, but I'm actually a green tree frog. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that. That's my mistake. It's okay, I forgive you. Do you think you could play me that bottom line one more time? I think so. Let's play it for Freddy one more time so he can feel at home in his tree in the rainforest, okay? We're gonna go look at the bottom of 32 again and play it again. You ready? Freddy will give you a high five when you're done, okay? All right. All right, Freddy, are you ready? Ready, Freddy? All right, so I'm gonna find that spot for my left hand finger, one thumb. And I have fanned out my fingers. I have my finger 2 on my F. So the bottom of 32 looks like that. Let's give it a try again. 1, 2, ready, play. F, hold, F, hold, F, 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 hold. F, down to E, down to D, down to C, up to D, up to E, and on F, hold. Yay, that was awesome. Oh, you guys did a great job. Let me give you a high five. Beep. All right. Well, I guess it's more like a high 4 because he only has 4 little digits here. That's okay. We love you anyway, Freddy. You're just a great little frog. Do you want to go visit your friends back in the tree? I think so. I'll see you later. Bye, friends. Bye. Boing. He really went flying, didn't he? He did such a good job teaching us about that bass clef F finger too, didn't he? Well, now we got to get a new song, don't we? So let's switch to piano view and we're going to look at page 33. We have a song here called Rain, Rain. All right. So let me move my bass clef. I'll put it over there and I'm looking at my page 33, excuse me. And look in the puddles of the picture, they have froggies. That must be all of Freddy's friends. Look at them, they're so happy. So we're gonna start in that position we were in before. Left hand, bass clef, finger 2 on F, all right? Let's see if we can play through this and I will say my note names. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. F, hold. F, 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 hold. F, E, D, C, D, E, F, hold. Ooh, line 2 now. Oh, there's no note names written in. That's okay, we can figure it out. Let's start with our finger 2 F. F, hold. F, hold. F, 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 hold. F, E, D, C, D, E, F, hold. Hey, wonderful work on that. Wow, did you realize that Rain, Rain sounds just like our little song at the bottom of page 32? I think we got lucky. That's a good thing. That means that all the work that you put in to learn it, it's gonna help you for this song, okay? Great job. So you're gonna practice Rain, Rain for this week, okay? Close your lesson book. Next, I want you to open your technique book, okay? We're gonna get another exercise all about that bass clef F. Turn to page 12. You're gonna be really excited. On page 12, take a look. We have a song here called Left in the Rain. And look, Freddy's in your book. Look at that. Isn't that so funny? He has an umbrella because it's raining. That's kind of silly. Frogs love the rain. Now, this little exercise here is going to work on your reading skills in your bass staff, okay? There it is, the 5 lines, the 4 spaces, and the bass clef. We're gonna be reading those notes, okay? I'll switch to piano view so we can learn this together. Here we go. All right, so looking here, I'm gonna find my spot again. Maybe you can find it quicker than me. Let's see. Oop, there's my G. I'm putting my left hand thumb there. This song begins with a finger 2 on F. I see lots of quarter notes. So let's see how it goes. 1, 2, ready, play. F, G, F, G, F, G, like so many quarter notes. It has a repeat sign at the end, doesn't it? Yeah, you probably noticed that. I didn't play the repeat because I don't really think we need to play it again. But guess what? All of those quarter notes, they kind of remind me of raindrops, right? It's like rain, rain, splish, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. Yeah, it's really, really fun how they make the music kind of look like the picture. That's a really great thing about our books. And I love that we have Freddy in our book too. He's probably excited. Yeah. Well, so Left in the Rain is going to be your technique for this week, okay? That's going to help build your reading skills and your finger muscles in the left hand, okay? Wonderful work on that one. You can close that book now too. So for practicing at the piano for this week, we have Rain, Rain in our lesson book and Left in the Rain in your technique book, okay? Now we have some written work that we need to talk about too, okay? If you have your theory book, I want you to pull it out. There it is. Very good. Now if you can turn to page 28 and 29. So on page 28, we have a lovely exercise here all about the staff, right? You remember the staff? That was this. Yeah, the 5 lines and the 4 spaces, right? You're going to work on some homework about that. You're going to draw some notes and write some numbers for me. All right? And then on page 29, we learn all about the bass clef, right? The bass clef is so great. Remember, mine was green. Yeah. So with the bass clef, you're going to get a chance to draw some of your own at the bottom, okay? They're kind of tricky to draw, but once you get the hang of it, it's really great. The most important thing to remember, though, is your double dots have to be around the second line from the top for it to be a bass staff, okay? Yes. All right, so you can close your theory book now. Now, this is going to seem like a lot of work, but guess what? Pull out your note speller book. Yes, you have 4 books, or you should have 4 books. Our note speller book. This is the fun one that you can use colored pencils, you can use crayons, and you can express yourself in this one, okay? Now I want you to open it to page 16 and 17, okay? Take a look at 16. Guess what? You're going to be doing some more staff homework. Lines and spaces, okay? Now, if you want to get a little creative and use maybe your favorite colored pencil, you can do that for this book, okay? You have some labeling to do. And then on 17, you get to do some circling. Read your directions, okay? Use your favorite color if you like, and that will be okay with me, all right? Excellent job, yes. So many great things are happening. Now, did you know that you're reading now on real music? Yes, all music is written on a staff. So you're there. I think we need to have like a 1-second party for that. That's really big. You ready? 1-second party, 1-second party. Yeah. All right. I did like my jazz fingers, right? That's so much fun. You should be so happy and proud of yourself for reading all the way now onto real music. It's going to get even more fun from now. And I just can't wait to go there with you. You did a wonderful job today, Piano Prep Stars. We are nearing the end of our lesson. But we have to say and sing our goodbye song, don't we? I know. Sometimes I need your help to remind me. So I know I have some students that like to remind me. They always send me messages like, Mrs. E, you forgot to do the goodbye song. I really appreciate their attention. So let's sing our goodbye song. Sing goodbye, goodbye. Sing goodbye, goodbye. Time to sing goodbye. getting to be so much fun, yes. You know, once we start reading on music, I'm going to be able to teach you how to play and sing that goodbye song too. It's so exciting. Wonderful work. Excellent. All right, well, I have one quick message before you run off and do your thing. Valentine's Day is this Sunday, right? That's tomorrow. So I have a quick message for you, okay? Piano Prep Stars, here you go. I love you because you make my heart sing. Yes, it really does. It makes me so happy that I get to see you every Saturday, and I just love bringing music into your home. I hope you have a lot of fun in my classes, but just know that I do love you, and you do make my heart sing. Did you know that your heart could sing? I like to pretend when it's beating nice and fast that that's because I'm showing my love to you. Very nice. All right, Piano Prep Stars, you are finished. Quick message for the grown-ups watching. Okay, wonderful. We had another successful, lovely lesson, and I cannot express to you how grateful I am to have you here every week. I love doing this with your kids. It's like the joy of my life to do this. I'm on Patreon, right? So I've seen a lot more activity on Patreon. A lot more people are starting to hop on and make that financial commitment to me, realizing the value of these lessons that I'm bringing to you every week. I would just love to see more of you there, right? I have different tiers available from $3 a month, very affordable, the cost of a coffee, all the way up to $90 a month if you're looking for private piano lessons. And I do have some spots available still, okay? Now, this is not required. It's not required at all, but it is deeply appreciated because you're the people that are keeping my business going, keeping me sustained here during this crazy time. So I appreciate it. All right. Another quick reminder, YouTube, right? So we're here on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button. That's the easiest thing for you to do. It's also a really easy way to get your child to practice, right? So replay the lesson video, right? A few times a week. That way they get their practice time in at the piano and they can keep building that relationship with me, okay? And finally, of course, we're on Discord, right? This is where you really get the magic going, right? You get to see where that personal connection between me and your child is really growing, right? When they can see and read the feedback that they're getting from me on their piano skills, it's just amazing. I hear from parents all the time that their children are just lighting up when they get to read the message from Miss Izzy, and it's just for them. It's so wonderful. I would love to have you there. All right. Well, thank you so much. We had a blast today at Piano Prep Stars. I will see you guys next week, okay? Have a lovely one. Bye.